It's 388 years in the future, and we will see how many of our republics survive. Essentially, what we did is go into console commands and convert every 1066 starting lord and lady to a republic. Looks like Iceland, still republic. British Isles, no republics. Surprisingly enough, it looks like the HRE is still a republic. Yeah, that's actually really surprising. And I'm not sure how that happens, but it looks like it became a heretical situation when it came to succession. Usually I feel like succession-wise, that's not how that's supposed to happen, but because they have primogenitor, I think that's when it started happening. So a lot more than I thought was going to survive. That looks like way more than just 10. No, it actually stopped being a republic several times. 1290, and then wasn't a republic, and then became a republic again. And then that's the interesting thing about the electoral system, is that if you were a republic, then you can be elected in, and that's why they were able to go between feudal and overall republic. I wonder if you can be a theocratic ruler and be in charge. You most likely can. Maybe that's the next time lapse we do, everybody theocratic, and see how it turns out. But enough about that. As usual, looks like Catholics have won the debate of who's the most powerful. Catholics, Orthodox, Matrodeism, Shavism, Ashari. Matrodeism, I feel like, has been a much more powerful faith comparatively to Ashari, and I'm not sure why. Maybe just because the Seljuks start out. Let's look at culture, see if there's anything that jumps out at us, like Galicio-Scots. That's a new one. English got formed, probably because William conquered England. England in general is going through an interesting time. Usually when the Byzantines survive, Greek never really has a lot of changes, just because of one way or another, one of the emperors switching and installing that new, it's probably one of the new emperors or empresses. Let's jump to kingdom map modes. First and foremost, what is Normandy doing in Iberia? I think this is due to maybe the HRE owned all of it, or I don't know, the Norman Empire or kingdom got formed, and then King Berold the Builder conquered it, or created the title after conquest of some time, and then it's been in the Ben Yitzhak family for the rest of the time. Just a mess. And also the British Isles, like I said, a mess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a kingdom too? 5 kingdoms, and none of them other than Ireland seem to be united, which is funny. And they own land up in Scandinavia. Did I actually make this title a republic? Yeah, so somehow I was able to make the Sunni, the Caliphate, into a republic, and because of that, now that everybody's after that has maintained that, which is interesting and weird. Byzantines have expanded. France owns parts of Iberia. The Baltic has taken a bite out of Westphalia, same with Scandinavia. We did see the Maghrebs get big for a little bit. I feel like they got created and then immediately it was destroyed. Which is sad to see. Last but not least, let's look at the military. Who's the strongest military? If it's a republic, I'd be very surprised. No, it's the Byzantines with 138, and then after that, a couple Eastern kingdoms, and then King of England. The strongest republic, it looks like, is this one, which boasts about 67,000 troops. I imagine the HRE at their strength is more than that, 74. Yeah, so pretty good stuff. Republics lasting this long is pretty exciting. I think, to be honest, the main reason they lasted so much longer is at the beginning I increased domain limit for everybody to be much higher. As you can see, +1, and then I gave him +5 essentially, so that the republics had a kind of a fighting chance to stay alive, because that usually is kind of their downfall, is that they can only usually have one, or not true. They can usually have 3, 4 domain max, but with the increased domain to actually stay together much longer. I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, have a good rest of your day. Ciao.